We got just 15 more minutes to go. We'll make real good use of our time this morning. Don't forget that we've got our we've got our morning inspiration ahead. We're lucky to be joined this morning by our friends from the Vegetarian Association of Ghana. Earlier, I did mention to you that the Veg Fest is coming off 11th and 12th of December. So Mr. Kola Brima, President of the Vegetarian Association, is here with us this morning, President Vegetarian Association of Ghana. And also we have Nataki Kambon, the business growth consultant and a vegan health advocate, co-founder of Nkwadua. Good morning and welcome. It's good to have you here for company. Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk to that many vegetarians. We have one here actually, but he comes in the afternoon. So at least sometimes we get lessons from him. But it's good to see you all, and I'm sure that you're feverishly preparing for your Veg Fest 2021. So how long has the Vegetarian Association of Ghana been around? Let me start with you, Mr. Brima.
The association itself is about 20 years old. We've been around, and ironically, most people get a little bit surprised to know that we do have a Vegetarian Association of Ghana here.
Oh, wow.
But what makes it exciting is exactly the Veg Fest that comes off every December.
Right.
We used to do it on Farmers' Day.
Yeah.
But because there's a lot of activities on that very day.
Yeah, you get just crowd.
So
you just get
to shift it
squashed
to the
out.
second week.
Oh, okay.
Now it's going to be done on the second week of every
December. Yeah. All right. And
basically
how many years?
It's the 13th edition.
It's your
actually.
13th edition. Wow.
Yes,
That's interesting. So tell us what usually happens when you organize this Veg Fest.
Well, it's a 2-day family day out, and it's exactly as the name suggests. It's a festival, so you get all sorts of activities from the flagship. In fact, that's the core. There are two elements that is quite very key to us. The Vegan Health Summit, where we speak to this year's theme, for example, that is
immunity.
Immunity. We're talking about
building strong immunity
in the
COVID-19
era
era.
of COVID-19,
Right.
using healthy lifestyle. So
Right.
that's the theme. And this year we have 12 speakers speaking to the topic in different panel and individual discussions.
Right. But you're going to do that over 2 days. You're not going to do
no, the speaking engagements
will
is
be
on
one
the
day.
first day.
Oh, right.
On the 11th.
Right.
And we have Honorable Okoboy as the keynote speaker and quite a host of others.
Right.
And then, of course, the most exciting aspect of the fair is the food court, where for the 2 days we demonstrate what is possible beyond a meatless diet.
Right.
So no, it's a vegan festival, so no meat, no chicken, no eggs, no milk. But the patrons
What about
come and
fish?
see what's possible.
What about fish?
No fish.
No fish either.
Yeah, vegan.
Okay.
And you'll be amazed what happens at the food court.
Right.
Every year when we do the Veg Fest, the vendors at the food court are always sold out.
Right.
I mean, sometimes by the first day, there's even challenges trying to, because people like to see very some difference.
We definitely would like that. And well, since Nataki is here, we'd like for her to tell us also about, maybe how we can get to learn about the different types of vegetarian dishes. Will anything be done there as in demonstrations?
Absolutely. So there are a number of people doing demonstrations, and I think what most people don't realize is that most of the attendees to the Veg Fest are not vegan or vegetarian necessarily. Yeah. It's a lot of people who say, wow, I had a family member that had a health challenge, and I recognize that the diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and all that isn't hereditary. It's not genetic. It's based on what I eat. So I want to find out what other things. There are a lot of people who call themselves foodies who are just addicted to good food, and they want to come and just check out and see what's there. Right. Their families, and we get a lot of college students who are like, I'm a college student. What can I make in my dorm? And that's easy and delicious and healthy. So it's a range of people, and the demonstrations are amazing. My co-founder, Chef Amma, is a 13-year-old vegan chef.
Nice.
She and I have never tasted meat, and we co-founded Nkwadua after attending Veg Fest 2019, and so many people were saying, how can I get healthy meals? And so Chef Ama actually does meals, and she and I together are going to do a food demonstration for people who really want to see, one, is it possible to eat vegan food in Ghana? And then two, can it be affordable? So a lot of people think it might be too expensive or have all these misconceptions, and we're going to challenge the myth and see what happens.
Well, we're looking
and let
forward
your taste
to
buds
it.
decide.
But of course, we look forward to that part. And would you maybe I'm asking this because I don't also understand what it means being vegetarian in its totality. But do you have different types of vegetarians?
Yeah,
or
you
it's
do
just
have. Yeah. So that's a great question, and a lot of people ask it. So thank you. There are different types of vegetarians. So the vegetarian term generally means someone who doesn't eat meat.
Right.
And that kind of got confusing because people would say, well, I'm vegetarian, but I eat eggs, but I eat fish, but I eat chicken. I had one person say, well, I'm vegetarian, but I eat beef and pork sometimes. And it was just like, okay. So the term vegan came around so that instead of defining a diet in terms of what you don't eat, it's easier to define it by what you do. So vegan is a plant-based a plant-based diet where you're only eating things that come from plant sources.
Right.
And so that makes it easy. Like, can you eat fish? Well, no, because that is not a plant source.
Yes.
So, and I would just also like to point out that a lot of times we talk about it, and even as we just said, it's no meat, no eggs, whatever. But when you think of things in terms of what it's not, it seems like you're missing something or limited in something. But, even when we look at what was available from Veg Fest 2019, there were literally hundreds of different foods. And as people are being more open-minded and wanting to try more international dishes and see what other things are out there, you get a lot of people who complain, I eat, fufu and soup every day. They're like, I want more variety. And this is an incredible way to get more variety from some delicious foods that also have the added benefit of being incredibly healthy.
Which is good. And I'm sure that people listening right now are also looking forward to attending the Veg Fest 2021. So, Mr. Brahma, can you tell us where it's happening and what time, what date?
Okay, before I get there, let me quickly add some of the exciting side attractions for the day. There will be a table tennis competition. Those who love to dance, we have Ralph coming to teach people how to dance.
Fun.
Like a first step to dance the salsa, kizombo, and stuff like that. So there's quite so many things. And even more importantly, because of building healthy lifestyle, we are looking at it in terms of holistic care. So there's also going to be demonstrations of like introduction to meditation. There'll be free pranic healing, and we are even going to have some yoga lessons. So there's so much.
And don't forget the children.
The children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the children.
Lots of
we have a
activities for the
whole
kids.
kids zone
Right.
for kids-friendly activity.
Right.
And it's amazing.
Okay.
It's actually happening at the Dubois Inter at Cantonment, just adjacent to the American Embassy. We've taken up the whole place for the day. So the green lawns, the back, for those of you who are very conversant with the place, and of course the speaking engagements are happening at the halls on the right side as soon as you enter. So it's a 2-day family affair.
Dates and time?
Well, it's actually 11th and 12th of December.
What time do you
and
start?
Each day it's from 9 o'clock to 5 p.m.
9 in the morning to 5
5
p.m.
p.m.
Right. Do we need to pay anything at the gate?
No, it's free Buntu.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and we will be there in our numbers. Thank you very much, Mr. Brahma. Thank you very much, Nataki. And thank you for the education this morning. It's helped us a great deal. So we look forward to the 11th and 12th, Du Bois Center, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Folks, you know what to do. We need to be healthy, and this time the theme is building strong immunity in the era of COVID-19 through healthy lifestyle. So we want to all try to do that.
And if anybody wants to key in, they can always reach us on 055 355 6279.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you so very much. We
Thank
wish you the very best, and we look forward to seeing you next Saturday and Sunday. Have a good one.
I hope we'll see you
I
there
will
too.
do my very best to be there, but
You
that
gotta
would
come
be on
taste
the
the food.
12th.
Come taste the food.
That will be on the 12th. Definitely, we'll
Okay,
do
that'll be
well.
fine.
God
After
willing.
church.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We'll do well to do that. So we'll see you then.
Okay,
Take
thank
care.
you so much.
You're welcome. God
All right,
bless.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.